Greetings, esteemed viewers. I'm Brian.
I'm here.
And we are the Pixel Comm Squad. And today we are doing... yeah. You better get used... You better do that the whole damn time. I'm relying on you to keep the
Man,
beat.
I don't have the energy to do that the whole goddamn time.
Then
All
why
I
did you
know
start?
is that
Then
I
why
paid
did you
for Crypt of the Necrodancer, and I was thinking about doing that next, and then you did Cadence of Hyrule.
Yoink!
I mean, it's been in my library forever.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I feel like they're fundamentally distinct anyway, so... I mean, all the music almost all the music in here is just remixes of Legend of Zelda music, so the music would be different.
the Crypt of the Necrodancer music's pretty good. I downloaded or paid for the one with the metal cover soundtrack.
With the what?
Metal cover.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I have a couple... I have at least one Cadence of... Crypt of the Necrodancer songs on my phone. So yeah, I like the soundtrack, and I haven't played it. I don't know. Also, the graphics are a lot different. From that game. But when was it made? I feel like it was like early 2010s.
Yeah, it was a few years ago.
Yeah.
They need a little extra.
Yeah, I just want to know the conversation. Yeah, don't pay attention to Cadence. She's barely in the game. Just don't worry about it. She'll be gone before we know it.
What is this on?
What system?
Yeah.
This is a Switch.
Oh.
Yeah. Which means I don't know if it's better than a keyboard for keeping the beat, but it's actually pretty lenient. Which is good because I can keep a beat when I'm like playing music or singing, but on the control I don't understand. Maybe I should play this with a DDR pad.
See, that's part of why I got it, is because I mean, you know, I was a percussionist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm also a very methodical person anyway, so being like like I feel like I could do it, which is why I bought it in the first place, and I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, you absolutely could do it. I have no doubt. I mean, it can get annoying though sometimes, because like well, now it's starting. I don't know. What?
Brian.
What?
Brian.
No! I tried really hard. Okay, all right. I'm looking ahead. Only a couple more seconds, guys. A couple more seconds.
God damn it, Brian.
All right. Pay no attention. Well, now I've proven that it's on the Switch, so I wasn't lying. Yay. Go me. Anyway, I do like the gimmick overall.
Yes.
It can get a little annoying though when you're in a really big room and you want to get all the way to the other side of it.
Yes.
You have to go with the beat. I think there's a setting you could change so that you can go as fast as you want, but it kind of defeats the purpose a little bit.
Okay, I purchased Crypt of the Necrodancer in 2015.
Okay. Well, you know, I've never played it, but you know, judging by this one, which I assume was made by the same people, you should probably.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah. I just want to... What was that conversation? Did Nintendo come to these people, or did these people come to Nintendo? Alright. Zelda has got pigs. Zelda has got more pigs, really big pigs, but does Zelda have EDM? Consider it, Miyamoto. I see you. I see your interest is peaked, man.
Oh, you went to Link?
Yeah, no, I'm a Link main, all right, in Smash.
I mean,
onto
yes.
But yeah, I don't know when the hell Cadence got a Triforce, or even if she even has it. It was just a projector of a triangle above Link's head.
She just resounds with the Triforce.
You should not even... I want to enter my cabinet. I want to change my clothes. I wear this every day. Okay, now, this is one of the best songs in the game, which is just as well because it's the one you're going to be hearing the most. It was also the one in the trailer that actually, if it wasn't for this song, I don't think I would have gotten interested in this game because I found it really very catchy.
Yeah.
Is there any Zelda game with a shovel in it?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Four Sword, at least. One that I
A
played,
Link
there's
to
a
the
shovel in
Past
that.
has a shovel.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
No, you're right. I have a terrible memory. This is only.
Meanwhile,
I love
Minish
it.
Cap has a shovel substitute, but it's the moments.
The moment. Oh,
You'll
it's
see.
just-
We'll get
you put
there.
on. Oh yeah, it's just gloves where you dig with your hands.
Yes.
You know, I honestly rather dig with my hands anyway. Like a shovel's cliche. I just want to do everything by putting on oversized gloves and just having at it.
Alright, so I was sort of paying attention. Why is everyone asleep? Or why are they acting like he's been asleep for like 12 years? I was under the
Okay,
impression it was like a day.
Yeah, okay, so there was this dude, right? His
Yeah.
name was Octavo.
I thought it was Octavo. But that's
no.
because Octava Spada Zizal Apollo Grand's Spada.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I understood what you said. I heard it, I just didn't understand it. Anyway. But Octava, whatever. He came and he put a spell on all of Hyrule because he's a fucking idiot. And now everyone's asleep except for all the regular people. All the regular people are awake and they're just doing their thing. But Link, Zelda, and the King of Hyrule are all asleep. And presumably he wants to conquer Hyrule or something with his magical instruments. Ooh, music, oh! And now Cadence, Shovel Girl, appeared, and then she woke up Link, and then she fucked off. The end. And now we're here. But,
Okay.
yeah.
All I know
No.
is, Octavo looks like Discount Vati, so...
No, he does. He does. It's very similar. I'm actually really very surprised that they went through with that because it's really like I've seen the Vati you're talking about it. There are very few differences. It's the same skin tone, same type of clothes.
Well, similar clothes.
Well,
He's
it's not
got-
the same outfit, but
He's got
it's
more
in
of
the same
the
wheelhouse.
low rule Link hair than Vati
Yeah.
hair. Vati's hair is, I think, supposed to be like silver, but it's
Yeah.
gray, white-ish.
yeah. Vonti's a dude, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, don't you go disrespecting my long-haired white-haired anime boys, okay?
Okay, alright, I'm sorry, okay? I apologize, it's just, I know Vati from Four Sword Adventures. I've never played Minish Cap, right?
Yeah, you
So,
know him as an eyeball.
Basically.
I know him
And
as
then
a vaguely person-like thing.
And then I saw Vati on a wiki.
And
one
then
day
he's an
that-
eyeball.
Right.
He's an eyeball at the end of the game, because...
Right. Yeah, he
So-
turns into an eyeball and then he just stays that way. But then I saw him on the wiki that he had a human form and I'm like, this doesn't seem
Well,
correct.
it's his Minish form, but he's running around normal size because reasons. We'll get there. It's recorded. It's next on the list.
Alright, okay. Can't wait to dig into that more.
All I know is that before... I mean, I have a couple little Vati keychains because I have a soft spot for long hair anime villains, sue me. And just flamboyant or arrogant villains, but they have to do it in the right way. So played through again. I can confirm that Vati may have done one or two things wrong. Just in general.
Wrong as in morally wrong, or wrong as in strategically wrong?
Just a couple things.
Okay, alright. I'll leave it at that. I'm sure...
I'm debating doing literally a quick doodle for the art that's just me with a sign that says Vati did nothing wrong, and then crossed out, upon review, I guess he did one or two things wrong.
That's always good, Ariel. It's always good to evaluate your opinions and make sure that they're still valid. A lot of people don't do that. They really, I can respect that. I can respect that immensely.
Granted, Vati unleashed the first form. Okay, I need a 3D Minish Cap remake. Because I need a Bishi Vati. Okay?
I mean, need is a strong word, but I feel like you're serious.
Although, I will say, I'm a little hesitant if it looks anything like the Link's Awakening remake, because I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, I wasn't gonna play it anyway, because I haven't played the original, and I'm not super interested.
Still haven't played the original. Apparently, I have, a ROM of it that works, and I have a Game Boy cartridge around here somewhere. I just haven't gotten around to it. But I really don't like the art style they're using for the remake. It looks like... Okay, besides the fact that it looks like the Pokemon Rumble, the Poketoy thing on 3DS. Besides that, it also looks like a free-to-play app. And I'm not a fan.
No, I can understand that. Like, my favorite art style is really the Toon Link, this type of art style.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, and this is not... I'm open to new art styles too, but plastic is the word.
Yeah, it does look plastic.
Yeah, I don't love it. I don't hate it. Like, I could get to the game if I was, so inclined to play it.
Yeah.
But, it's not great.
I'm not in a hurry to play it, I'll say that.
Yeah. I hate the beginning of this game. I do. I hate the beginning of this game. It's not because of any, freaking section that I have to go through, because I can go through the game in any order. It's the fact that this first sword that you get is a short sword. It only has a range of one tile, which means I have to get in the face of everything going, hello, as they're punching my face in. And that's why I keep dying over and over.
You know how swords work, right?
I understand. Look. Oh. Okay, I see your point. However, there are swords in this game that, you can be a little... there's more finesse. Like, the longer swords, you have to be one tile away from them, but you don't have to be right in front of them. You can be on the diagonal, and you can hit them that way, and then they can't necessarily hurt you as easily. Whereas this one, you have to get right in their face, right in front of them, stab them in their forehead, and hope that they don't retaliate. And they always do! So... Well,
yeah, wouldn't you?
I don't know. It depends on my mood, I guess. What time is it? Have I eaten breakfast? I'm usually in a better mood after I eat breakfast. Maybe I can tolerate a couple stabbings here and there. I've never tried. But, as soon as I can, I'll get a different weapon. Oh yeah, she appears in, caves. I don't know why she just stands in the caves waiting for things to happen. She could be helping! She could be helping me defeat some enemies. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
I've been thinking, just watching this, that we should do Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, God. Which one?
I have the first one with the DLC.
Me too. I don't have the DLC, though.
Oh, I paid for the DLC. Well, some of the DLC. I don't remember how much of it.
That could be a co-op,
Can it?
Yeah.
Can
My
we do
sister and I play
story
all
and
the time.
co-op?
That I don't know.
Because, you know, according to MatPat, that might solve the Zelda timeline issue.
Solve. Solve is in massive air quotes, right?
I mean, I don't remember this, but apparently the entire point, or, like, premise of this is that all of the timelines have collided into one.
Mm-hmm.
As the premise
Yeah.
for Hyrule Warriors. And he's like, okay, if this is canon, that makes everything after this point make sense. They say it's not canon.
But when has that ever stopped us?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, like honestly, as soon as I learned where Wind Waker fits in the canon, I was like, okay, this doesn't really matter.
Well, that's
'Cause,
where
it's
it
probably
gets...
never supposed to matter.
Well, it wasn't really.
Right.
Like, it wasn't.
Mm-hmm. I mean, for games that are that directly reference events of other games, yeah, obviously there's a timeline.
And that's where it gets weird. I don't remember which games specifically, but some of them in the Hero Fails timelines reference things that only happens in the Hero Succeeds timeline.
Okay, well,
Because that's just a cheeky thing from the developers, right? But
Well,
then in story, it's like, well, fucking, how do you know about this? This didn't happen in this timeline.
How did you know how many bedrooms Tingle's house has?
How do you
He
even know who
doesn't have a house
Tingle
in this
is?
timeline.
You're in the wrong timeline for Tingle.
You know, I always thought that Tingle transcended time and space, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. But I don't know if I know this, but every cave, well, not every cave, but every dungeon in this game is randomly generated. Keeping in the spirit of the original game, which I think is almost also randomly
I
generated.
believe so, yes.
Yeah, so I guess the object is we're going to go and defeat all of Octavo's demon instruments. So we have to go all over Hyrule and go to these 4 dungeons and fight these 4 bosses because it's always 4. That's the Zelda thing. That's what Zelda people do. So that's what we're doing. So we're just going to this dungeon to get to the boss so we can slap Octavo in his stupid face. And you'll have to tell me if Octavo is smarter than Vati when we get to him.
I mean, Vati's whole thing, not to spoil things, but his whole motivation is just power. And you know,
right.
I could sympathize with that in a villain. So
I mean, you know, kind of the same with Ganon, honestly.
yeah.
I mean, I know he wants to
Ganon's
rule
never
and conquer,
seemed like
but-
he has much personality, though. And to be fair, Vati is sort of a blank slate villain too, when you boil down to it.
Yeah, but you know, I'm more interested in the implementation
Yeah.
of his plans, you know, because Octavo is like there's a reveal in relation to him, and it made me a little angry because basically all of this could have been avoided.
I mean, Vati, he succeeds in part 1 of his plan right away. Later, he's literally, like, mind controlling the king for a while. And people are like, man, he's acting really weird. Don't know what that could be about. And then he just kind of pulls the Ganondorf, I'll wait until they find the thing I'm looking for, and then just take it. And he does.
Well, I mean,
He gets
followed
pretty
through.
close to succeeding, all things considered.
Well,
Like,
you know,
he's almost there, and actually, there's a timer, and if you don't get there fast enough, he does win. I
that's the
did
best you
that
can hope for.
on one of my playthroughs because I had to fight him twice because of, we'll see. Well, he killed me, but We'll get there. And when I wasn't recording, or rather in the one I cut out, I did not make it in time. So, he won.
Well,
Zelda was dead. Oops.
And the timeline was split once again. This is the Hero Fails Again timeline. Hero Can't Catch a Break timeline.
This is the Vati 1 timeline. It does not involve Ganon at all.
Everyone's purple now. That's the most significant thing. Yes, I was trying to hide inside the merchant's little store thing. Didn't work though. But you know what I want now? I want a freaking... I want a game that's narratively driven, where the villain just wins in game, in canon, and that's it. Hero dies, villain wins, and the world is plunged into darkness. That's the end of the game.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but, you know... I'm also waiting for a game where you play as the villain team in Pokemon, and that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know, you never... Yeah, you do. It's not gonna happen. But, no, I want that, not even necessarily for my own satisfaction. I just want to see how people react.
I also want a game where you play as Waluigi and Wario conquering the Mushroom Kingdom. Maybe with Bowser, too.
I want a Mario and Luigi style Waluigi and Wario game.
Yes.
I want that very deeply. and then Waluigi would actually be in a game where he's
real
not just
game.
Yeah, and then Sakurai won't have a reason not to put him in Smash anymore.
Problem solved.
Oh my goodness. In fact, you know, I was kind of on Team Waluigi for Smash, but I would rather have him have his own game first, just so his moveset isn't frozen in only being related to sports games and whatnot.
I mean, why not both?
What, he could have two movesets?
Well, I mean, yes, but that's not what I meant. I mean, why not put him in Smash and give him a real game?
I mean...
Was that the mirror sound? I clicked away for a second.
Yeah, it was. That's the sound it makes whenever I go through the portal after I die. It's not the first time you've heard it, and it won't be the last. Because, you know, here's the thing. I got way too used... This is not my first playthrough of the game, but I got way too used to different weapons, because the short sword is ass. It just is. Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes.
And this game kind of encourages exploration around Hyrule, but I'm very goal-oriented right now, because I'm trying to just get through the game. So I'm just heading toward dungeons and shit, but I haven't found any new weapons yet.
You know, I know this is a difficult concept for you, but you could have always explored and then edited it.
Okay, well, you know, this is not just for the viewers. It's also for me, because I did not feel like exploring again. And, you know, because the world is randomly generated, too, so I don't know where anything is. It's not like I can just go where I know things are, so I would have to explore natively, which is great for replay value when I actually want to replay for the value. So, you know, because of that, I was kind of... It was a little bit of a catch-22. So I just decided to... and it'll get better. Not much better, but it'll get better. Although I should warn everyone now, I do not get most of the... Well, I get about half of the accessory items. And this is one of the games where you can do things in a bunch of different ways, so you don't necessarily need every item to get everything done. There are some puzzles that require certain items, but nothing required, really. So
Okay.
that's what we're doing. If I don't die again, you know, I'm really surprised I didn't edit a lot of that out because I do that in later parts. Oh my god, yes! I finally have enough diamonds for a real sword. Oh my god, my forefathers. I dedicate this to you. Now, it still doesn't help me if the enemy is right in front of me. But if I am to the side of the enemy, I can swing and not miss. Oh boy. It just kind of makes me want to play, or makes me want to be in an actual battle. And just not face anybody head on. Just like always be like a pawn in chess. Only attack people if they're like diagonally to me.
I mean, why not? Be the you want to be.
And if people refuse to do that, well, I'll just demand to see the Army's manager, and I will lodge a formal complaint with corporate.
You know what? That sounds fine. I see no problem with this plan.
But so I got the compass. So you see that blue arrow on the side of the screen that I appear to be ignoring?
I mean, it sounds like something you would do, yes.
And it is something I would do because I'm not smart or good at. Man, do I have any good qualities?
You're honest.
Okay, all right.
What you?
What
did
just?
you? Did
what?
you really
Whoa.
just end the part in the
Wait,
middle of
whoa.
combat?
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wow, that was unexpected.
Brian, that was bad even for you.
I know. Well, tune in next time to see.
Oh my god.
If I can top myself, what the fuck was that? I'm even surprised. Oh my god. I can only go up from here. Although, probably not. I can probably go lower, let's be honest.